Hey everybody, my name is Shelby of Staying Books. I've been a Goodreads member for ages. I have a very prolific profile on Goodreads, but I actually knew really almost nothing about Booktube. In fact, I hadn't really even heard about it. But I am an actor and a producer in Los Angeles, and my company and I were talking about things that we could be doing to better ourselves and help our company, and one of those things was no one in our company is really a editor. So I wanted to be able to play around with editing software and what you can do with it, and so it was like, okay, well, I'll create a YouTube channel that I can kind of play with videos and see what I can create and what I can do. Well, what's something that I'm super passionate about? Books. I mean, I have like 5 different bookshelves in my house that are just my actual paperbacks, and I've actually become a more ebook reader in recent years. So my Kindle is like massively loaded with thousands of books, and I'm a book a day reader. Like, I read between 300 and 400 books a year. I'm kind of a little crazy about it. It means there's a lot of adaptations I really want to do over the years. We'll see if I can get to them. But anyway, so I thought maybe we would introduce a little bit about me. I'm a very eclectic reader. I will read pretty much anything from YA to nonfiction, though I tend to read mostly romance, and I mean that in the broadest sense of the word. I read a lot of fantasy, I'll read paranormal, I read pretty much any subgenre of romance. I read, you know, just your thrillers and your contemporary, I'll read your historicals, I read MM. So for those that don't know, that's male-male romance. There's a lot of really, really great books in that genre that a lot of people have not gotten to experience because they're turned off by the idea of 2 guys in a romance novel. I will admit I don't read a lot of 2-female romance, but I'm not opposed to it, I just haven't. But like I said, I read pretty much anything, and I'm always open to new suggestions and great new books to check out and read. I've been on Goodreads since 2012 or 2013, I think. I'm a moderator on a couple of different Goodreads groups. Been very active on there for a number of years, and kind of thought this would be a great way to continue what I do. I've had a blog at different times, and I'm really bad about updating it because I get distracted or I get other things going on in my life and I don't have a ton of time, so then I go, okay, forget about that. Plus I hit a really bad slump of writing reviews the last time I had my blog up, and just got really tired of writing these really long reviews and stopped updating it. But I think if I can actually get myself to do this and be productive with it, I can get my blog going again as well, which is Idle Ramblings of a Wandering Mind, and I will link it down below in case anyone wants to check out some of the past ramblings out of my head. But anyway, I really thought that this could be a fun thing for me and a way to just get more of my love of books out there and introduce people to different genres, because I will read anything, and I'm not going to limit my Booktube channel to any one particular genre or style of books. It's going to really be what I read, which on any given week can be kind of crazy. I'm going to do a couple other like intro posts, which will be the way I rate books. I also want to do like a heat meter, because a lot of books, when you get into them, some people don't like a lot of sex in their books, some do. I'll read anything in between, so I kind of want to be able to post with every romance I read, not just how I felt about the book as a whole, but whether it's something that you might like, because if you don't like a lot of sex in your books, hey, if it's a one flame read, totally safe, sane, not going to get too crazy, versus some of even books that aren't labeled as erotica that can be very like heavy sex and heavy, hot and heavy kind of craziness going on. So I'm going to do those 3 to kind of start things off, and then hopefully you'll have a better idea of how I rate books and the way that I look at reading. You can always check out my Goodreads, which I'll link below as well. I'm one of those people, I will accept anybody as a friend on Goodreads because I'm always looking for new books and I love to see what other people have. I'm kind of a challenge junkie, so a lot of my posts on Goodreads are about the challenges that I'm doing or that I'm moderating, and the groups that I'm a part of that I do different challenges with. So check it out. I'm going to try and be good and post at least one update every week, hopefully on Saturdays. So I will hopefully see you all soon. And please leave comments or anything below. I know it might take a little while to get things going, but check it out. And I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Thanks. Bye.